Why do some people seem to have everything handed to them, while others face obstacle after obstacle, no matter how hard they try? Is life fair, or is fairness just an illusion we've convinced ourselves to believe? Today, we're diving deep into this question, exploring the perspectives of philosophers, thinkers, and perhaps your own experiences. Let's challenge what you think you know. First, what do we mean by fairness? For many, fairness implies equality. Equal opportunities, equal outcomes, equal treatment. But here's where the first philosophical puzzle appears. Is life about equality? Think about it. Nature itself doesn't function on equality. The lion chases the antelope. The tallest trees overshadow the smaller ones in the forest. And humans, we are born into vastly different circumstances, different wealth, education, and even health. So if fairness is about equality, then life, by its very design, seems unequal. But some philosophers argue that fairness is not about equal outcomes. It's about justice, about deserving what we earn. That brings us to our next thought. Let's explore two opposing views from the philosophical world, John Rawls and Friedrich Nietzsche. Rawls, a 20th century philosopher, believed in a theory of justice as fairness. He proposed a thought experiment called the veil of ignorance. Imagine you're about to be born into the world, but you don't know anything about your race, wealth, health, or social status. Behind this veil, wouldn't you want to design a world that is fair for everyone, regardless of the circumstances into which they're born? Rawls argued that true fairness means creating a society that lifts up the least advantaged. But Nietzsche, he took a very different stance. He saw life as inherently unfair and believed that fairness, as we think of it, is a construct of the weak to hold back the strong. In his view, life is about power, struggle, and individual greatness. Fairness is irrelevant because the natural order of things involves some thriving while others fail. The strong prevail and the weak fall behind. That's just how it is. So who's right? Is fairness something we should strive for, or is it a comforting illusion to protect us from the harsh realities of life? Let's leave the realm of philosophy for a moment and look at real life. Take, for example, the lottery of birth. You might be born into a wealthy family or into poverty. Is it fair that a child in one part of the world has endless opportunities, while another is denied even basic education? Many would say no, it's not fair. But then let's flip the script. Consider those who are born with nothing but rise to incredible heights through hard work, resilience, and perhaps a bit of luck. In these cases, people often say they deserve their success. But does this prove that life is fair if effort can overcome disadvantages? Now, Western philosophy isn't the only perspective on fairness. Eastern philosophies, particularly from Buddhism and Hinduism, offer another angle: karma. According to karma, life may seem unfair now, but every action has consequences that ripple into the future, whether in this life or the next. In this view, fairness isn't just about immediate outcomes, it's about the long game. But this perspective also raises questions. If karma determines fairness across lifetimes, how do we explain innocent suffering, like a child who never had a chance? Is it possible we're all playing out a cosmic plan that we simply can't understand? Perhaps the most important question isn't, is life fair? But rather, what do we do about it? Whether or not you believe life is inherently fair, one thing is certain: we all must find ways to cope with its ups and downs. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, once said that life isn't about avoiding suffering, but about finding meaning in it. Even when life seems unfair, it's our response to it that shapes who we are. Fairness may not be guaranteed, but can we still find fulfillment, purpose, and meaning in the hand we're dealt? Maybe that's where the real philosophical journey begins. Not in asking if life is fair, but in asking how we make sense of it when it's not. So is life fair? The truth is, no one answer satisfies everyone. Perhaps fairness is a myth we use to cope with the random chaos of existence, or perhaps it's an ideal worth striving for, even if it's never fully realized. But the question remains: how will you make sense of the fairness or lack of it in your own life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Can life be fair, or are we chasing shadows? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more philosophical deep dives. Until next time, keep questioning.